welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mafi and today I'm going to do a What's on my iPhone 11 2022 edition because I plan to do more in the future to see if my phone changes. So let's start! So when you first unlock my iPhone, you have my wallpaper, which is my sister when she was little. She is now 24, but she was probably like 5 years old in this picture. And then you unlock my iPhone and my wallpaper is just the map of the world, but it's like with a line of the airplane flying by, and it's super cute and super simple. So you have the main page, which has the apps I use every day. Then you have the apps that I use sometimes, and then you have the apps that either come with iPhone and I can't delete them, or I had to download them for some reason and I don't use them. Okay, let's start with the main page. You have settings, contact, Safari, camera. Then you have the widget that has like probably 5 pages, I guess you could say. You have the battery, Google, because sometimes Safari doesn't work on my iPhone, I don't know why. And then you have the app I Am, which tells you daily affirmations and positive quotes. And I actually talk about this app on my mental health video, so if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's this one right here. Then you have the calendar, which I don't use the Apple calendar. Yeah, I have time tree. I don't know why, I just work better with it. And then I have the weather and photos. Below the widgets, you have mail, Twitter, Facebook, photos and videos. I have 2 mail apps because one is for personal mail stuff and the other one is for work and school. So yeah, then you have Twitter, which I don't use, but you can follow me on there if you want. I don't use that. I don't even tweet. I just see others tweet and I just go there from like 3 to 3 days or 5 to 5 days. And yeah, and I have Facebook, which I also don't use, but I need to have it because I am managing my social media volunteer group. So I'm the one managing along with some other volunteers. Then I have photos and videos. I have a lot of apps for editing photos and videos. Snapseed is like the OG one. You just post a picture and I'm going to show you, for example, my cats. Okay, which I usually do is, for example, I find a picture on Pinterest that I want it to be my wallpaper, but it's too small. I just expand because this is like smart. Of course you have to be careful because if you do it too much it's just not good. And then I usually also use it for lens blur. Then I have Fuji, which I have some interesting photos. We don't talk about it. I haven't gone there in like a year probably. Then I have Unfold, which I don't really use it, just to put several pictures in one page. Then I have Funimate, which I don't even know if you say it that way. I used this app a lot back in the Musical.ly days. If you know, you know. And then I have InShot, which I also don't use, just to do quick montages of videos. Then I have Facetune. Actually, this is the only... we don't talk about it. We don't talk about this. It's the only app that I paid for and it's so worth it. It was like €4 and it was back in 2019 probably, and it was not on purpose, but now that I have it, I'm actually grateful for because it's super good. You have white and basically you can like light up stuff. It's usually for teeth. Then you have details that you can put more details in, or you can smooth everything out. Then you have reshape, which you can, yeah. And you have patch, which I just talked about. So basically if you want to cover it all up, you know, a pimple or something. You have defocus, which is basically you just focus what you want, or defocus what you want. These are probably the main things I use, and tones sometimes just to see like, I want to see what it's like to have blonde hair, and then I use it, you know. Pretty great. And then I have PixArt, which I just use it for montages or for collages. I don't know if you say it that way, sorry. Then you have Premiere Rush, which I don't use, I use it on the computer. Okay, yeah. As you can see, I don't even have my account here. And then I have Lightroom, which It's the best app ever, and I have so many presets that I already pre-saved to use in pictures and everything. And I love this app. It's the app that I use to edit all my photos and my thumbnails also. Then I have Dispo, which is like a film camera. Basically, you take pictures one day and you can only see them the day after. I use it a lot in the summertime. As you can see, this is all summer pictures. Then I have Photo, which I use for thumbnails. It's so good. And then Studio, I just use it to do the right measures for the thumbnail. Then I have YouTube Studio, which I can just, you know, see my analytics and stuff. Then CapCut, it's also for videos. And Visco, I don't use it. I just downloaded it to see something. I don't even know what it is. And then I have Gmail, I have Chat, Spotify, I have Notes. I use them all the time. I love Notes. Notes are my best friends. You know. Phone messages, WhatsApp, FaceTime, TikTok if you want to follow me on there. This is my spam account, and then I have a main account. And then I have Instagram if you want to follow me on there too. I'm going to try to be more active. I'm still searching this social media world, but right now I just post for people to see when I post and what kind of videos I post, and then I always put the link of my video in my bio for people to click on that and watch my videos. And then I have Pinterest, which I love. Pinterest is like my escape world from social media. I love it. And then I have Snapchat, which I literally don't use. I sometimes use it when my little cousins are over and they love the filters. Great. This is cute. I used to use it when I was probably in like middle school, but not anymore. I don't even have my notifications on, so yeah. Then we go to the second page, the apps that I use sometimes. I use them pretty frequently, but not every day. So we have the first two lines are stores for clothes and items. Then the third line is food. The fourth line is entertainment, and the fourth and fifth kind of. And then the sixth line, it's basically apps that I don't really use, or I use, but yeah, I don't know. So you have Stradivarius, I don't know how you say it in English. Then you have Zara, Pull&Bear, Bershka, Shein, which I love, Leftish, H&M, Amazon. And then you have Uber Eats, McDonald's, Burger King, Kitchen Stories. I love this app so much. Basically, you choose a recipe, and this is what I love. For example, you choose this recipe, and you can literally change the quantity, and this will literally do it as you like, and this will adjust. It's super cool. Then you have YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max. I don't really use them on my iPhone, I'm going to be honest. I usually see TV shows or YouTube even on my TV. Then you have Goodreads. For you bookworms out there, this app is amazing. It keeps track of your books. I have some books that I already critiqued, you know. Okay, so these are the books that I read in 2022. I'm kind of in a reading slump. I don't know if you remember, I talked about the book that I wasn't enjoying as much, the yellow one, which is like It Only Happens in the Movies. I stopped reading, then I started Confess by Colleen Hoover, and it's pretty good, but I'm still finishing it. This one kind of disappointed me. As you can see, I haven't read much, but it's kind of stupid the way it dies, and it's just like, why do I want to read this, you know? And then this one, which I read like 50% and then I stopped. But I am trying to get back on track, and Colleen Hoover books are so good for you to get back onto reading, and I loved it. The Goodreads app, I use it a lot to keep track of my books and critique them, you know. I have some pretty good reviews, I would say. Then you have TV Time, which is like Goodreads but for TV shows and movies. And the fun part about this is, for example, let me see, a show that everyone wants, Euphoria. So basically you finish the episode and you can see and comment what you thought and memes for the stuff. Just imagine my shock when I finish Grey's Anatomy and then watch this. But as you move on the show, there are some pretty good memes on different TV shows. and movies, and it's super fun. Then you have Letterboxd, which is for movies. I don't really use it, but you can see what your friends said. I haven't used it because it's super recent to me. Then I have IMDb. I don't use it just to see if like the age of someone, if that actor really was in that movie or was someone similar, you know. Then we have I have school, which is basically apps that I use for school. Yeah, finances, games. Then you go to the last page, which has the App Store, Guitar Tuner, which is basically to put the guitar in the right tones, or ukulele. Then you have Translate, which I don't use. Cipher Club to see the chords in different songs. It's great. Books, which I also don't use. Calculator, Music, Health, Find My iPhone, Clock, Voice Memos, Indeed Jobs, Google Maps, Flow, the girls that get it, the girls that don't. No, I'm just kidding, this is for my inspiration. Then I have Uber, which I only used probably like twice and was with friends. And then I have Style My Hair. Basically you can see how your hair would look in different colors. And then I have OneDrive that I downloaded yesterday for a group project, and yeah. And this is pretty much what I have on my iPhone. I hope you guys like this video. Comment down below what you thought and what ideas you have for future videos that you would like me to do. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!